What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over a TITANX update. I'm going to give you guys just a down low on what's where everything is sitting, and stay to the very end because I'm going to give you an update on a brand new protocol coming from the founder of TITANX, Jake Sharp, and the founder of DragonX, Eric. So make sure you watch to the very end, but I wanted to give you guys finally an update because it's been quite a while since we've talked about TITANX on the channel. So let's get right into it. So currently, TITANX, let's look at the price here. So it's actually come up quite a bit. So in the last, I guess it's been since April, we've come up almost coming up on 4.5x. So congrats to anyone who bought the bottom down there. And if we look at the rest of the ecosystem here, which I don't know if you guys can see this as well, but let me see if I can go to DragonX here because I'm sure I'm blocking it. DragonX massively up. Hyper is massively up as well. And the reason I'm showing you these is it's interesting because if you notice on this TITANX chart, I have this golden line here and I had this box, and I thought for sure on day 280 that there was going to be a capitulation and we'd end up down here, and maybe we'd come up after this point here, but we need to go down first and come up. So the reason I'm telling you about all these prices right now is I'm surprised. TITANX, the whole ecosystem, is doing extremely well. And there's a lot of hype building socially, or at least on social media, and for TITANX and the whole ecosystem. Now, if we go to the stats real quick, we can see that now the total liquid supply has basically inflated to 56 trillion, almost 57 trillion. There's still more supply to come out. The buy and burn for TITANX has bought and burned 65 trillion tokens off the market, which is pretty sweet. I mean, we've got other build on TITANX protocols have burned about 11 trillion. Hyper's holding about 7. The staked supply is 23 trillion, 24 trillion. And so this all looks fine and dandy. But what's coming? Okay, I think this is what's most important here because there's a lot of inflation. We've talked about this, or we talked about this in the past. This TITANX is going to have a lot of inflation. But what's really cool about this ecosystem and where we're at within its first year, look at the supply that is due to come out. We have through the end of September, we have a decent amount of supply. And then after September, as we go into October, the supply coming out every day gets lower and lower and lower until, look at this, there is nothing coming out December into January, February, March, April, May, June of next year. There is absolutely nothing coming out. So the question I have for you is, do you understand the significance of this? When inflation stops coming in or coming out, then the supply can begin to deflate, okay? And this is where we also have to consider that all of these other TITANX protocols that have been built, we've got DragonX, we've got Hyper, Helios, Inferno, Baby Dragon, and we've also got Titan Legends, Titans of Battle, Blaze, as well as some big protocols that are still to come. I'm really looking forward to Ouroboros. I've got no idea what Shogun might be. I haven't heard anything about it yet. We also can't forget about Pulsar. I'm really looking forward to that one too. And stay to the end because I'm going to talk to you about Hydra. That's the one coming up very, very soon, built by Jake and Eric, the founder of TITANX and the founder of DragonX. So this whole ecosystem right now is on the brink of doing very, very well. Now, what's interesting is while everything else is kind of being stagnant, ETH isn't really doing a whole lot. The whole market's kind of being lethargic right now. This ecosystem is still thriving. So, or has begun to thrive, maybe is a better way to put that. So to keep things super short and sweet here, things are looking damn good. And if we go back to the TITANX website, we look at the mining stats, we're 47% negative in the ROI. So basically a double from here, which would basically leave us at 5 zeros and 1 2, would put the mining ROI at 0. That would be interesting because then people could potentially be reading into this and think maybe I'm going to start mining again for the future. Maybe I'm going to just send off some 280-day miners. I'm just going to start doing that because if this keeps going, well, it should be profitable, right? Well, guess what happens then? Then you reignite this main flywheel within TITANX, which puts ETH into into the system, which incentivizes people to stake. Well, a little bit. Everyone kind of knows that TITANX is holding most of the ETH, which is a whole nother thing that's fantastic for the ecosystem. But then the buy and burn gets the majority of that ETH, which goes into buying up TITANX, right? So that's fantastic. And then most of that ETH is going to go to the TITANX protocol, which is going to go to buying TITANX and TITANX. And I mean, you combine this with all of these other protocols that are all either burning TITANX or buying and burning TITANX, depending on how they're designed. I mean, we're kind of on the brink of potentially a pretty wild next few months. Now, this is potential. I've got no idea if this is going to last. You know, I was expecting this to go down here, and now I'm talking about, you know, us going like up here, or wherever it goes in that direction, roughly. Like, could go even here, over down here. But I've got no idea. So it's got potential is what it's looking like to me. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick update of this. But we're not done there, because the magic that's about to occur is really coming from a protocol called Hydra. So here's a screenshot from the public Telegram group for Hydra that just got released. I think it's well over 500 followers or 500 members in the group already. But this was Jake's response to one of the members in the group that was talking about an improved hyper bonded with liquidity with Dragon regarding a question about what Hydra might be. This is what we have to work with Hydra so far. So Hydra will require liquid TITANX. Hyper requires ETH. But in very general terms, it's a simple way to look at it. So now we know that Hydra is going to use liquid TITANX. And there's rumors circulating that it's got something to do with TITANX as well. We're going to have to wait. Now, I have a stream planned with the founder of TITANX, who we're going to go over the white paper together with. And that will be an awesome stream. So if you want to find out more about Hydra, do not miss that stream. I don't know exactly when it's going to be yet, but you will see a notification, or you'll see a video thumbnail on my channel showing a stream coming at some point. Make sure you watch out for that. I'll be blasting it everywhere because I want you guys to hear about this. I really think Hydra is going to be a big deal from what I've been hearing about it. I can't say any more than that, but I do want you guys to understand that this ecosystem is on the brink of a whole lot of good stuff. And if if Hydra can go ahead and add even more fuel to this fire and bring in more adoption to kickstart a bigger buy and burn, which kind of has this snowball effect throughout the ecosystem. I mean, who knows where we could end up. But I just wanted to give you guys an updated TITANX. I'm still incredibly bullish on this ecosystem. In fact, you're going to see a video from me very soon talking about my favorite ecosystems, and this is in there. So that's it. That's all. I just wanted to make a very short, very quick video about TITANX, just to let you guys know that, you know, it's time to start really, I mean, it was time a while ago to start really paying attention, but it's really time now to start focusing on watching this ecosystem, paying attention to what's coming, getting familiar with new protocols. And if you aren't already, okay, if you're like me and you're just coming back in over the last few weeks to get reacquainted with things, definitely focus on this ecosystem. So that's going to be it for this video, though. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you press the like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell notifications for every video that I post. Now, if you love TITANX and you want to learn more about it, but you don't know where to start, there's public Telegram groups, there's the white paper, there's all sorts of free resources, and I can coach you one-on-one as well. Go to the links in the description below, and I can help you out with understanding anything you need to know about this ecosystem and much, much more. As well, if you want to learn about PTGC, I have a PTGC masterclass coming on September the 14th that I don't want you to miss. If you like the TITANX ecosystem, you're really going to like PTGC, so make sure you check that out. Other than that, though, that's it. That's all for me. Just super quick video today, but I hope you guys have a great week. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.